how to apply prom makeup.
Hello and welcome to Video Jug. I'm Jo Adams, a celebrity makeup artist, and today I'm going to show you how to create the perfect prom look. Right, I'm going to start by applying the eyeshadow. Okay, this is just a tiny little bit of loose powder. Work it all over the eyelid so that the entire area is prepped and ready. And I'm using this under the brows and sort of on the inner third of the eye. The next thing I'm going to do is use a shimmery highlighter. I'm going to put this in the inner corners of the eye, and then it keeps the eye looking nice and open and nice and fresh. And you can also take a little bit of this under the brow. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is start with just a sort of silvery, shimmery colour just all over the eyelid. And how I'm applying this, I'm sort of almost dabbing the colour on, and then using a slightly larger brush, then sort of blending it. The next stage, I'd say, would be to apply an eyeliner, soft eyeliner, just smudged right into the upper lash line. And I've just drawn a little bit of pencil into the lashes, and I'm just using a slanted brush just to work that right into the lashes without it being a hard line. Now I'm going to draw a line using a liquid liner. Little tip, I'd always just draw a little bit on your hand. It just works the product through the brush properly on the end of the liner. And I'm literally drawing this line almost over the lashes, eyelash curlers. Before you put on your mascara, if you curl your lashes, it helps open up the eyes. And I'm getting these as near to the base of the lashes as possible. It's natural to feel a little pull, but it shouldn't hurt. Then apply some mascara. Now what I'm doing, I'm applying the mascara to the top and the bottom of the eyelash. If you get a little eyelash comb, a little thin metal one, they're the best ones, and then they can comb through the eyelashes. And again, that stops any clumping in the lashes. Right, so moving on to the base. So if you've got really great skin, there's no point in using a really heavy base, and Natasha's got lovely skin, so we're going to use a little bit of tinted moisturiser and then a tiny little bit of concealer where it's needed. And rather than applying lots of product, I'm just moving the product around, just buffing it right into the skin. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is just use a little bit of concealer just to conceal any sort of unevenness in skin tone. So generally that'd be just around the nose, maybe a tiny bit on the cheeks, and then in preparation for when we come to do lips later, just taking a little bit of concealer around the lip line. Under the eyes, the skin's a lot more delicate, so you need a sort of more moisturising concealer. We're also going to mix this with an illuminising product. And you definitely need to use a little bit of concealer with an illuminiser. The illuminiser on its own isn't going to do the job. All that's going to do is make that area look lighter. I'm literally applying it all the way under the eye and also right in the corner. Everybody tends to get quite sort of dark in there, and it really does, again, open up the eye area. So now I've put the base on, I'm going to use a very, very light powder, look up, under the eye area. And basically, again, that's to stop the makeup from moving and sitting in fine lines around the eyes. And then just around the nose and on the forehead, I'm using a powder puff with a little bit of powder, and I'm just pressing it into those areas, because those are the areas where we tend to shine a little bit. So I'm going to show you how to pop bronzer on. And you want to sort of aim to sculpt your face rather than just cover your entire face and make it as brown as possible. So the areas where you'd naturally catch the sun, on your forehead, on your cheeks, and then just to finish the cheeks, just dab a tiny little bit of highlighter. Especially if you've got a tan, it's an idea to use a highlighter that is more flesh toned rather than the white ones. Now, because we've played up the eyes in this look, I definitely suggest using a sort of a neutral sort of colour on the lips, a little bit pinky, quite similar to our model's own colour. So I'm just going to do some finishing touches. A little bit of black eyeliner, just all the way around the inner rims. Because I've used a light sort of silvery colour outside the eyes, and we've got the lighter colour in the inner corners, this will help keep our model's eyes nice and open. Now I've got some really natural false eyelashes here, it's sometimes easier to cut them in half and just put them in the outer corner. That way you don't have to fiddle with little bits in the corners. They're not going to peel as easily as the night goes on. So you just need a small amount of glue. And you almost want to apply these onto your own lashes rather than sticking them on your eyelid. So right in that join. That's it. It's a good idea before the glue set just to open your eye, have a quick look in the mirror, just double check they're in the right place, and then close your eyes. And then just to close your eyes just while they set on your eyes. And just to hide the join, just take a little bit of either pencil or liquid liner and just draw over the false lashes. There we go.